Hey guys, welcome to Alton versus Grim Reaper round 2 of the Risky Strats community tournament. Today we have Pika as a guest, I guess, and Pika is gonna be saying some stuff. Let's tell Pika that he can do some commentary on chat if he wants, but don't say anything silly. Gotta let him know. So a quick look at what's going on here. So it looks like both players are gonna go for this. Actually, it looks like Destroy is gonna go for this 5 on the side here. Alton's gonna go for this 5 in the middle. Um, interesting start. Looks like Alton might have that factory up. Destroy has it up in perhaps a second later, but yeah, not too far off from each other. Yeah, true. Still, pick it to whisper to me commentary so that they don't. So that they don't learn stuff off each other. Let's have a look at the bracket on challenge, see if there's anything different. So if I'm able to get myself on challenge, where is the challenge link? Should be here. Thought I put it. There it is. Okay, it's loading up while I'm looking at that. Okay, Roblox filter not working that well for Pika. Looking at the game, both players very even on building up their power plants, but I feel like Alton might have it up a bit quicker because his connections over here aren't, if I go over here, his connections aren't as long as Destroyers, but pretty much the same right now, not too much differences. Almost there. Let's have a quick look at the bracket. If I look here, the winner of Alton versus Destroyer will go and versus the winner of Big Head versus Stormbringer, another interesting match. Those 4 players, Destroyer, Grim Reaper, Alton, Big Head, Storm, pretty much the same in skill level, all good players. So those are gonna be some even matches. If I look at the bracket, the loser of this game will be versing the loser of the loser of Oma versus Marco and Your Darkness versus Peppy. But let's get back to the game here. We have this Grim Reaper up with his second power plant, which he chained. Alton also chaining, very similar setups. Both players expanding upwards, deciding not to go for this power plant here, which is a bit of a bit of an awkward position because there's only one connection here. Instead, opting for a much nicer to reach setup, if that makes sense. If you look here, we have Pika saying Alton setup is better. It could be, could be not. I feel like it's pretty even. We can actually find out if we check here. So Alton is sharing 2 factories. Destroy is sharing, Grim Reaper is sharing 3, so Alton does have a better setup. I guess he's right there, that respect. Alton is making an effort to take these lands here, so his base will be able to take this region in a much more orderly fashion, because his troops don't have to take such an unneeded arc like Destroyers is doing right here. Destroyer will be taking this node, so it is going to clear up for him. He has 3 power plants now. Alton also has 3 power plants, and both players are now beginning to expand towards the center of the map. As you can see here, Alton's power plant Alton's building over here is a bit delayed, but as soon as that 7k, if I'm not mistaken, now this 500 gets there, it should be up and running. Same with this Grim Reaper here. Alton has a fourth and a fifth power plant up. It's gonna be a 6th soon. Oof, a lot of power plants up for Alton. His setup's looking very strong right now. Looking at Destroyer. Destroyer also has 6 power plants up. Both players looking very strong here. I did say that they were both expanding towards the center before, but looks like both players are making an effort to even up, to sort of consolidate the economy in the regions, if you will. A lot of chaining from Alton. Not so much chaining with Destroyer, but also consolidating the economy in his region. I think Alton has, is it 2 more power plants? Yes, 2 more power plants up here, a 3rd, which brings his total power plant count up to 9, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 actually, if I'm correct. Destroy has a few power plants up himself, and both players are now preparing for battle. As you can see, they have met here. Alton does have a few units moving in here, which could begin a tunnel. Looks like he might be going for that tunnel. The Destroyer is saying no, though. He's sending some units of his own. Not so much, though. Alton will still be able to win that fight if Destroyer doesn't come and defend it. Destroyer also being pushed back from this fight over here. Unfortunate for him, I guess. This area set up for Destroy, this power plant is gonna help him out. He will be able to push some units along here and fight. Looking at this battle here, Alton is managing to win it. Interesting, but the Destroyer will be able to actually Destroyer pushing both units out, but this power plant of Destroyers is under attack. I don't know why I'm saying Destroyer, I should be saying Alton. Alton has a better eco, yes, yeah, that's true. But I don't know, Destroyer does, Grim Reaper does have pretty solid eco himself. I think I should be saying, you know what, I'll say Destroyer. I think you guys all know that Grim Reaper is Destroyer. Hopefully. This fort here gonna be in Alton's favor. Alton does have 10k moving up here. Is that 10.5k? No, about 15k, I should say. I'm moving up there. Destroy doesn't have as much units to defend. He will have to pull some units from here, try to hold them off. He splits up his forces. That is gonna be a bit of a problem in the future, because it does make it easier for Destroyer to fight them back. But Alton will still be able to do some damage here. He can get into here and fort some power plants if he wants to, or maybe hold on to them for a second, taking a split second economy, taking his economy for a split second. Alton did try to push here. He was pushed back by Destroy. Destroy is taking these nodes in the center. He's gonna go for a tunnel of his own, not paying attention to this ginormous force here. He's gonna be able to kill off 1-2k from Destroy. Okay, Destroy finally realizes, pushing his own units to try to hold them off. Alton is also able to close up these this tunnel here. Destroy is gonna move those forces over to that other node to try to escape somehow, but I don't think he'll be able to escape. On this side here, Destroyer not quick enough. Alton still able to move around with that ginormous 15k force. Also giving Alton the time to sneak in another 10k into Destroyer's base. That 10k is gonna go cause more damage. Also looking a lot stronger right now. His base defense is very consolidated. Destroy is able to kill those units now, but it's gonna cost him some units of his own. A lot of units Destroy sending into here, getting them killed. I don't think he's realizing that he's sending them into danger. So look if Pika said anything. I had a few words. I don't think he said anything from what we looked at before. Alton is gonna win this battle here. It's gonna cost him his units as well, though he won't win by a big margin. Destroy is sending some units here, trying to recapture his base here. This 7k, this 14k, I think is gonna get actually Destroy pulls back, but Alton is pushing, chasing after him. If he does, okay, he's gonna push back now, and Destroyer forfeits game 1, going to Alton. Alton were very strong with his defenses there, pressuring in the right spots. Both players did have a very nice eco there. It's very nice eco. It looked very satisfying to look at. So it's best of 3, and we'll see what happens there. It should be on Red Empire actually. Empire is what we need. But luckily, I don't think that game ended from something like that. Some regicide stuff there. So we're gonna look for a nicer map here, hopefully. Let's see what we can do here. This map, not so much. Okay, this one is good. This one is good. Okay, game 2 here. If Alton wins this game, he will be going on to round 3. Destroyer will be going to lose bracket. If Destroyer wins, we'll be going into game 3 for the winner of this match. And let's see what happens this game then. Don't know if Pika is still here. Let's check. Pika decided to leave. Surprised that you didn't notice it this time. But alright. Let's go guys. Let's go guys. I don't know. Let's see what's okay, Destroy is going for this spot here. Perhaps actually he's gonna go for this 5 here, most likely. And then build up from there. That is a pretty solid spot. Alton is gonna go for spot very similar fiver over here on his base. As you can see, he does seem to be a bit quicker than Destroyer. Destroyer might have been saying something in chat. Seems like Destroyer had his factories up first. It's the second or two, like usual. We as we can see from the past games, most players are pretty much even in terms of making their first power plant. Not like, I don't know, 5-6 seconds difference, or like a 1 second difference. Alton is spamming a lot of units, but Destroyer is keeping himself cool there, sending his units a couple at a time. He's gonna start stacking as well now. Destroyer has both players actually pretty much even now. As you can see, from what it looks like right now, Alton will have his power plant up a second earlier. He's deciding to slow down. Alton's power plant is up. The 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds faster than Destroyer. Both players. Actually, no. The Destroyer getting to work on this power plant set here. Power plant ring actually. Alton going for a different power plant ring. This ring over here. As you can see on his base. From looking at the positions here, it would seem like both players are in a pretty much an even position. This map, the way it's structured, doesn't really have. There's no really not much effects on how the player will perform. Depending on power plants they go for early game. Unlike, let's say, a map where the center's really messed up, like say it's split from here and split along here, then I would recommend going for Alton setup so you can expand a lot faster towards the good region over here. Anyways, both players are. It seems like actually Alton got his second power plant up a bit earlier. Destroyer getting his one up about 4 or 5 seconds afterwards, but does have a bit of a head start on that third power plant. Alton will be able to catch up though. Looks like Alton is actually going for a chain here. Not bad of an idea. Destroyer choosing to try to make 2 power plants at the same time here. An interesting idea. In the meantime, Alton now has his third power plant up, but Destroyer does have this two sets working here. A bit slower, but hopefully it'll help him expand quicker after that third power plant's up. This side here, Alton continuing with this continuing pulling his units this way, straight in this path. Which is getting pretty long now. Alton is gonna start working on a fifth power plant over here. Destroyer has his fourth power plant up now, finishing off those factories. Alton still has 4 power plants up. I would think he would have his fifth up by now. No, after those units get there, he will have his fifth up as well. Destroyers expanding up this way. It looks like both players are going for the opposite sides of the map, not directly expanding towards the center as we saw in game 3 and game 2 of Purples versus Aaron, where there's a lot of focus on expanding towards the center. Alton has reached the other side of the map there, and after taking this node he will find Destroyer. Looks like Destroyer is moving his forces in over to fight Alton straight away. It's not full focused on setting up that 5th factory for his power plant. If we have a look here, Alton has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power plants up, whereas Destroyer has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up. Actually, not 10. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 up as well. I think Alton just got one more power plant up. Will have an economic boost. If I do count, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I did count properly. But let's focus on the fight now. It seems like this is gonna be a pretty much what's the word? I can't think of the word right now, but it's basically a map focused on this region right here. It doesn't seem like players are focused on trying to set up some battles here. They focus on controlling this direct region where they met up. Alton is trying to make a slow effort to build more power plants. He does have this extra one up and trying to make an extra one here as well. Destroy does seem like he has the advantage of attack here. He did make that artillery. It's going to give him a boost in that region. Alton's going to retaliate, attacking this 7k here, but Destroy will be able to defend with that for artillery and fort setup. Destroy moving in to take this node here. Alton could go in for the tunnel, but it seems like he's going to stay put. Alton making artillery of his own, going to contest Destroy's control, but Destroy does have more units on this node, so he will be winning that fight. As for this node here, Alton has managed to hold on to it. And with his double art setup here, that is going to cost a lot of units though. Alton with that 10, Destroy with that 10k. Looks like he might be able to win that fight, and could attack these two artilleries if he wanted to. This double artillery setup for Alton really costing a lot. He's going to take that and now has a huge lead of a huge lead of units over Alton. Looks like Destroy going to attack this artillery here, but it is defended by another artillery. Okay, Destroy attacks. Looks like Alton makes another artillery. He will be killing off this 15k, a lot of units going down for Destroyer. But Destroyer does take this node here and is going to go to attack this artillery on this side, but Alton will be able to defend this triple art combo. Very dangerous here. All the arts are defending each other. Looks like Destroyer has a triple art combo of his own here, but he is going to make that into a factory and make this artillery into a fort. Maybe not the best idea considering this node is the heat of the battle right now. These giant stacks of units here not moving that much this game. I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Destroy is going to retreat 15k out of that. It's going to leave this region vulnerable to attack from Alton, but doesn't seem like Alton is that much focused. But he has noticed now and he's moving his units in. Alton deciding to send 10k over here. Could go for a possible tunnel if he wanted to. Destroy makes artillery. He will be able to hold into that node. and for now it seems like this region has stabilized and the battle has migrated to this region over here. 10k is gonna go in to destroy his base. If Alton moves it, doesn't seem like he's moving it right now. He is trying to take this node right over here. Oh, looks like Destroyer is attacking that center node, that upper center. Alton makes 3 artilleries to defend. He's gonna be able to win that battle. Destroyer coming in to attack this node over here. Seems like it's gonna be a tough fight, but Alton might win this one. Destroyer is not paying attention. That's a lot of units for Destroyer here. A 5k upper hand entering that battle. I think Alton is slowly outproducing Destroyer. Destroyer going in for that fight here, but it's a bad idea. It's defended by 2 artillery. He lost 5k there. Alton now pushing in with that 7k into Destroyer's base. Looks like making those extra power plants for Alton was a very good idea. He was able to outproduce Destroyer, even though Destroyer had that early game artillery setup. Just goes to show you how a few extra power plants could change the fate of the battle. Even so, Destroyer still has a very good chance over here. He has a lot of forces which he could use to defend his base. Another 5k gonna get killed off though. It could just seal off his fate. He doesn't have any units in this region now. Alton could really push in, especially with that 10k here. I mean 15, is that 16k? Yeah, with that 16k, but choosing not to. Alton going in for this power plant here. He will be able to take over. He has more units than Destroyer. Now Alton slowly crawling into Destroyer's base. Destroyer is gonna forfeit now. Game 2 going to Alton. Alton will be moving on to round 3, and Destroyer will be moving on to losers bracket, where he will verse the winners of the winners. I mean the losers of round 1. Thank you guys for watching. This was a really great game. I hope you guys have learned a lot about how a few more extra power plants, I guess, could really save the day that game. So once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.